Okay, here we are. So I did some sitting around, letting population come up. We're up to 31,000. I also went ahead and switched these over to high density, waiting for these guys to fill out a little bit. We're basically at that point where we're just waiting for these to fill in a little bit before we do the next little chunk. Just so that we don't overload mainly elementary school. I mean, we can put in more elementary schools. It's not the end of the world to do so. But also with the higher population, we're going to have to keep an eye on the streets because they're going to start getting a little bit more cloggy. Because as we can see, they are, I'm not going to say overloaded, but the one lane brain of them is starting to really kind of hurt their ability to go. I don't understand why they don't use the other lane. I get that a lot of them want to turn, but not everybody wants to turn. I also don't know if we're at a point where taking away the traffic light here would be a good idea. Part of the problem is also the way these work. So they still run into each other, the people trying to turn left and the people going straight. And with the traffic light, I wish it would just let the traffic flow, even though visually they'll slam into each other. But they should just be able to move freely in those situations. Just because it is a traffic light and we're doing a game logic versus real life logic. It kind of bothers me when this game starts doing real life logic at points. Just because it just F's with stuff all the time. I don't really think there would be any traffic if it did that, to tell the truth. So we'll shut it off for now and just see how it looks. But anyways, we're waiting for population to go up so we don't slam the education and so that the roads don't get too over congested with just straight up traffic as well. Because anytime these start growing in, people, for some reason, it brings people in for them to live in the spaces as opposed to just kind of populating it with people that are already there, so to speak. Because again, if you get rid of it, the people leave, and then new people come in. It's just one of those dumb things that the game does. Other than that, other than just doing some landscaping, trying to give them some trees and stuff like that, that's basically all we have left to do. City has everything that it needs. We figured out how to make this not the kill switch of the city. And I tried this logic on my other city that I was talking about, where I had a amusement park and it just destroyed it traffic wise. By putting in multiple entrances, it really does cut down on the amount of traffic in one direction. So that would be my solution to that stuff. Why are you guys just sitting there? Because this one car is effing up traffic. Yeah, I think we're always just gonna have traffic around here. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if there was a better way to put that road. There's also no bigger road than this, so. The only thing I could think of is to put like a metro or something here. Have it start down here and have it just go up here. Not a metro, a like monorail. Just to help people get from back and forth. Maybe cut down some traffic, but I don't know if that's really like what, if that would really cut down on traffic. I guess we could try and just see. I haven't had too many like good solutions with monorails. It's also a little bigger than I thought. Could fit there. We could extend this road. This little like dead end street. And then put it there maybe? Oh yeah. And they're all sad. And we put the other one down here. And then we change this road to one with a monorail. Should we make it really stupid pretty? We'll have to fix that. Alright, so we need to make this taller. No, you know, as like... Huh. Can we go under? Alright, we'll have them go under instead of over. Okay, let me link it. Alright, we'll just do this as an experiment. And then with that, we can give them a little link over here. That looks awful. This is when the game is just straight up failing us, honestly. It's fine. I kind of wonder if this should be moved too. Really don't understand what the people are doing there. Alright, we'll let that run for a little bit and just see what it does for traffic. There we go, that looks good. Let's see the monorail going. Monorail. Monorail. Definitely don't need that many monorails. Just do the one for right now. See if we can't connect this little area a little bit more. I don't know if that really does anything. So that's what bothers me. The left turn traffic interrupts the straight traffic. And the whole point of a traffic light would be to have that not happen. That's why the traffic lights don't do anything in the game, really. It's starting to back up again, too. Yo, car, get out of the way. Just doing freaking donuts. We also need to make it so that there's more residential demand, too. A little bit of a loss on how to do that. Hello. How you doing? It's good to hear. Good to hear. I think I think of as more jobs, but I don't think jobs is the... Oh, unemployment is at 19% now. So we do need more jobs for this population. Hmm. So we need we need to touch more industrial then, huh? Or something along those lines. Guess we could put a little bit more of the forest industry over here. We can't fit any of the actual things, but we could fit some of these. They should come in as forestry as well. Should help a little bit. I like it for the most part. Where can we fit some stuff? Where? I guess it's just trying to fit in some more commercial. I don't want to put it on the main strip here. Let's look. Let's look. Oh, you don't have water, little guy? New thing? Little guy doesn't have water. There you go. I like that little building. Can we keep that? Oh, you're specialized. What are you specialized in? Wait, what? Oh, you're an IT office. Oh, we got more IT. That would help too, actually. So why don't we make another... I don't know. Would there be more than one? I don't know. I like the one just kind of sitting there. Don't put that there. Nope, we don't want anything there because it messes with the hotels. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Guess we could put some more industrial here, too. I wonder if that's going to be our biggest problem now is jobs. We've got like 2 areas that is basically just industrial, like offices and commercial. And jobs are in that bad of a shape. I think we might be coming up on the end of it. Because, like, could you get more people in? Technically, yes. Would the city function? Probably not. It would probably start to die. Okay, it's been a little while. How is the monorail doing? It's getting everybody. It says 0 car trips saved, though. Huh? So the people it's getting is not saving on... Huh. Okay. I mean, we have a little bit of space over here, but like, I don't know. We do have space here. We could put something there. I think this is the like. We could like redo the metro as well and see if that does anything. Because our metro is messy. It didn't quite come out the way that I wanted it to. Although, like, our metro goes to the spots it needs to go. It's going over here. How is the metro doing, actually, now? Getting people. Doesn't really need more, right? It's got 2 with a capacity of 150, so it's grabbing everybody every time. So, like, that's fine. This one is underused as well. Only 21 car trips saved. This one is also not very active. And this one is also not very active. Like, as awkward as the metro is in the city, like, it should still be, like, functioning. The only thing I can think of is that instead of a, like, parallel, we put in one of these. And then we have one line that goes, like, over here. That goes around. Well, I don't know if I want it to go around, though. I kind of just want it to go back and forth. Which is sort of what it's doing now. I don't think metro's the way. And then, like, our bus lines are kind of full. So maybe what we need is just, like, another bus line. Because we have... Our bus lines are more... Let's see, where do we have bus lines? We have bus lines that go around this part. And we have a bus line that just goes up to there that connects. We have a bus line that basically goes to these 2 areas. And we have a bus line through South Cyprus and a bus line that's North Cyprus. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a compact bus station. That'd be too noisy. Guess we'll find out. They don't like it. We'll see if they start complaining about noise. Come on. There we go. And then what I want to do is to get this stop to actually just pop into here. And then make a stop that goes into there. So that we combine the north and south lines. And then we'll also make a line over here. I don't like these stops. Yeah, I didn't like that one. Let's put it up here. There we go. That's a messy line. No. Okay, there we go. That's not as messy. Let's see what that does. Alright, let's just do some beautification while we wait on population. Beautification while we wait for population. Oh, this never got a walkway. Interesting. It got missed all this time. End of the world? No. Reset? No, we don't. I don't need to worry about it. What is that? I don't know. We're going to put a big old tree in the middle of it. Yeah. Do we do anything about the unemployment? No. Not really. I mean, other than destroying residential for like other, you know, for like commercial and other things, like, which kind of beats the purpose. I guess it's about squeezing everybody in. Because at this point, you could just like destroy everything, so to speak, you know, rezone it from low to high, and then just watch the city kind of choke itself out. I think the point of these challenges is to make a functional city with the highest population you can within a single tile. So I guess at this point we talk about if we do more of this kind of thing, what we would do. I know before I was proposing some like kind of weird situations where we like don't put in some stuff and see how the city does as a one tile. Like we do just like dirty industrial for the entirety. Yeah. And of course, there's other maps we can do too. I think map-wise, this is one of the better ones for it. Plenty of area to like build in. It's got interesting hills over here that you got to contend with. It does have a little bit of a riverside so that you can do stuff like this if you wanted. And the highway is not super intrusive. It does start with like a one-sided connection for some reason. I always wonder if like it would be worth it to have just that one-sided connection, and then for everything over here, you just have it connect through like underneath, like it is. I do like our walkway that's underneath the highways. Traffic does seem to be doing a little bit better with that. How much of a difference is that making? The this purple line. Let's look. It's getting quite a few people. It is saving on car trips. Everything's on fire over there, by the way. I forget. Did I give them a little fire station over here? I meant to. Yeah, they got one up here, but it's very tiny. So I think about 31,000, 31 and a half, 31.5 might be our end total. Because again, there isn't a heck of a lot that we can do that isn't just like watching the city burn, basically. Did I never make that connection over here? A bit of traffic up there. Touch of traffic around here. Okay. So this is where we just like experiment. If we put traffic lights at every spot where there would be traffic lights in an actual city, what would happen? Oops, all traffic lights. I don't think there'd be a traffic light there. Honestly, I don't think there would be traffic lights up here. It'd just be stop. There'd be a traffic light there. It's a four-way. Any four-way is getting one. There are a lot of intersections. I'm just realizing. Okay, no traffic light, but like a three-way stop makes sense, right? So anybody going into the circle? We got this main street-ish. And then we got... Yeah. Alright, let's see what that does to traffic. Got a 79 flow right now. It doesn't really need the... We just stop it like that. It really doesn't need the... Just establish some roads as throughways, basically. Keeping these, though, around the park. It's just super unnecessary. There's enough traffic to really make sense of anything but stop signs along it. I'm gonna keep that one. '80 flow. 80 flow is pretty good, I gotta say. With like the amount of traffic that we have, people. Jobs available, people unemployed, population. Is there anything that has like a massive amount of people that work at it? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I guess bottom line, not enough industrial. But we've been sprinkling in like offices even. See, that's the problem that we would start getting into is that these residential squares are just not getting filled because there isn't any demand. So I guess for right now, we'll just switch them over. The ones that aren't filling, we'll just switch them over to offices to help with that. Part of me wants to make this into like a little nature reserve, but I don't think that's the kind of thing that we need in the city right now. We need jobs. We've lost quite a bit of population too. Yeah. Golly. Golly gee, what do we do? Good news is that they're not complaining about the noise of this, so I guess the compact is an okay way to go. How bad is the noise from it? Pretty bad, honestly. I'm kind of surprised they're not complaining. Are they not maxed out? Yeah, they're not maxed out. I don't know what they might start complaining at max. All right, I'm going to step away, grab a drink. We'll just let the city continue running. Traffic seems to be pretty good, I gotta say. It's only, bunched up in a couple spots near lights and stuff, but that's bound to happen. Yeah, so I'm going to step away, grab a drink, let the city run. And we'll discuss what we probably could have done better. And maybe future challenges. So I'll be back. You know what? Let's put this into nighttime to enjoy the look of it. I absolutely love the look of this at night. How do I get, oh, is that it? There we go. There we go. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. City does look cool. Thank you. I honestly wonder. So, what could we have done a little bit better? Gridding might have been. We might have been able to grid a little bit better if we had a little bit more space. Like, if we kept a full, maybe 4 along the highways so that we could get more out of those spaces. I don't really mind the look of the ones, but like I'm just trying to think of like what could we have needed. Like if we did the 4, then we would have gotten the maximum out of it, and then from there started the grids. And I don't mind the orientation of the grid. Like I don't mind that it goes like this. But we could have kept it square. Like this is visually interesting, I think, but like maybe if we kept it a little bit squarer, we could have fit in a little bit more. Population keeps going down. Unless we had a bunch of like upgrades, but I don't think that would have happened at this point. Guess we also learned that we needed more industrial and just more jobs. So like half this thing, like another half of it would probably be just commercial and office and industrial. So if you make half of it, so I guess the question then becomes like how much population can you cram into half? And is it just this? I did do a little like looking around and seeing, other people who did the challenge. There were a few threads in Reddit and a couple posts on like wikis about like the one tile challenge and how many people can you get in comfortably in a one tile. And a lot of people were saying like 24, 25 was what they were getting. So we've already like smashed their records. At the we'll call it 31. It keeps kind of bouncing around 31. And again, we could just change everything and make it high residential. But at this point, nobody's going to move in. We already had the problem with certain squares not like, being built upon being residential because there just isn't any demand for residential. They want jobs, they want like places to go. They don't want residential. So that's the unfortunate nature of it. If we do get rid of all of these, and that was the thing that I was trying to not have happen when I was doing it slowly to begin with, was to get rid of a square and then have it just not come back. So like that population just is not there anymore, period. Because that's what's going to happen if we convert any more over. The other thing is probably like we don't need a zoo. Like if we got rid of the zoo and we just made this like a little industrial area too, it would probably solve some of the problems. Because I just don't think the zoo, like, Does it say how many people it employs? Does it employ anybody? I kind of wonder if it even employs anyone, or if it, look at the money it's making, or if it's just like there. 'Cause theoretically, these things should have like people working at them, and not just, you know, people like the lions, and not just, you know, visitors. People like birds. Birds are the winner. They're the ones that people seem to go to. Oh, where's the like iguanodon or whatever it's called? Here it is. Yep, birds win. Well, was winning. So like if we got rid of, like, I don't know how many people are actually working at this thing. So if we got rid of this and then did this top part to be industrial as well, would that solve some of our issues? It would have to be generic industrial, because there's nothing, unless we, you know, throw trees down to make the forestry bigger, but and we could like make this road and build over here and stuff like that. I mean, we've got some squares left for stuff, but like I think you're trying to squeeze out like another, you know, 30, 40, 50 population at that point. The other thing we could do is maybe lower taxes and stuff. And we can do a couple of those things now. Let's make a save. Make a new save, and then we'll start, like, quote unquote, wrecking it. So one of the things we could do is, you know, lower those taxes again. Taxes are really low for people to live here. People would want to live here. As long as we don't, like, destroy our income, that would be fine. And we did the trick before as well to make residents want to live here. It's like, yeah, it's really cheap to live here, but there's no jobs. So the question is, what would you like to see if we did another one tile? I like the idea of maybe doing a one tile and then not putting in certain things, just to see what happens to a city in that's doing that. You know what I mean? Like having not enough police coverage, not enough jails. Like a high crime city with like a lot of leisure. So like a true like crime city type thing. I kind of like the ideas of that. That's my accent coming through. Sorry. I like the idea of that. Wow, we dropped taxes. You see how much like we're hemorrhaging in money now by dropping taxes the way we did? Can't do that. And it didn't up the desire of people wanting to come here anyway, so. That's crazy. Screw it, we're going to take them for what they're worth then. Everything up to 12. We could do the thing where we do like one more square just to see. I do like the idea of the one city, one tile challenge with even more restrictions. Like can't put up more than one, you know, elementary school, high school, and university or something like that. Or maybe no university, because not every little town gets universities, right? I mean, in City Skylines, you're basically making multiple, like, little cities. That's just counted as one city. It's kind of weird, honestly. Could put a fishing over here. Again. So we might do that for the next time for another challenge, is just do the basically challenge runs, I guess, of one tile cities. I'd have to figure out some rules for a good one. And then trying to deal with it. Although, like, the trying to deal with stuff in the game is just like make more coverage of it. So, like, if you have, this is why I don't know if it would be very interesting, because, like, even in Crime City, like, it would be the solution to the crime is to put in more police, right? So if the solution is easy for the problem, like, what do you get? What do you gain from, like, letting it play out without the easy solution placed in? That's why I think it's like really hard to fail at this game when it comes to um, the needs of the city and the resources you give them. Because, like I said, if you see too much crime and crime starts becoming an issue, then you just put in more police, whether it be a jail or helicopters or even just stations themselves sprinkled around, or even just upgrading your one little station to a headquarters. Hey Brian, how you doing? Um, those kind of things are easy to solve. How goes the one tile? I think the one tile might be done at this point. I'm just kind of speculating other stuff to do and things like that. So the reason why I say that it's done is that for those just joining in, we have no residential demand. Time for Godzilla. There's no Godzilla in this one. That's SimCity. Unfortunate. I mean, we could just huck a meteor into him. Uh, oh no, it's Final Fantasy VII. Um, cringe. We have no residential demand, so if we do the thing where we dezone and then rezone it as a high density, nobody's going to go into that space. It's just going to stay empty at this point. We already had a few over here, and we've sprinkled in some some offices, and we actually made a nice little bus station inside to kind of connect the North Cyprus and South Cyprus districts. One of the things I do like about this is that I did like name every section of the city. I actually did make districts. Something I don't typically do. The reason that there's no residential demand is that there's a pretty big job problem right now in the city as well. If we look at that, we see that we have a 16% unemployment. It was 18. I don't know why. I don't know why it's gone down, but it needs to go down a little bit more for there to be more residential demand, because then there's jobs and things. We have a very high industrial, of course, because like there's a workforce that's willing to work, so to speak. So industrial wants to come into the city because they're like, hey, like we can solve your problems. And we've I mean, unless we just go ham at this point, just start filling in. Let's at least give a little bit of separation between the, and we'll put some corner stores right there. Some stores for them to go shopping. So industrial wants to come in. Commercial is usually always at half. I don't know why, but we're out of space to like put in more offices or commercial without taking away from the residential, and then we're just kind of in a like spiral of, you know, how much residential do we need to take away to put in the commercial demand for more residential to come in, and how much of a population creep is that actually going to be? I think people left because I upped the taxes. Let's bring them back down to 10 for them. So, and we did the thing where we tried lowering the taxes even more for them, and we started like really hemorrhaging money. One of our sewer treatment things is on fire. It's okay, there's a fire station right here. It'll be dealt with. The choppers are probably on their way too, but they've got a long trek to get to water to be able to put that out. It's like the worst case scenario. It's the triangle of doom for them. So I think we're at the impasse of how big the city is going to get, honestly. We kind of stopped at 31,000. That's where I'm going to say that was like our highest population. So that's where I'm going to say it was at, even though right now it's at 30.8. So it's just mulling over about what we could have done better, doing some better gridding, and not putting in the zoo. We could just destroy this zoo, zone all this industrial/commercial, and see if that would make the population go up higher. I mean, that's the thing we could do. We kind of have a save file for that because it's, you know, it's at a little higher. So that, I guess that's the thing we do right now. So we say goodbye to our zoo, basically. It's going to be sad, but at that point, like, we lose character for the city, right? So we could see what that does. So let's turn it back to day just to make building and stuff a little bit easier, and we'll just start blowing it up. So he found out that I couldn't afford to have a zoo anymore. I think the zoo version is going to be the best version. Oh, we didn't need to go that ham. Okay. So we say that was the issue, so to speak. We've got, so then we start building, not highways, small roads. We're not perfect because we went off of this road, basically. So this is basically what we need to do. We're gonna have to do something about that water tower too. So this would be the solution. This waiter wouldn't let me. Well, we'll put something big here. I guess we'll keep the pedestrian ways because they'll want to come over to work. What is something big and industrial that we can put over here? Oh, where's the electric car factory? Alright, I like that. Alright, let's... Cedar Park is different now. We're going to make it Industrial Revolution. Oh, actually, here's the thing. Do we make this into a big leisure section, actually? Instead of a industrial. So it kind of has the purpose that it did before. So we can even put the parking back in. Just default it. Yeah, let's make it a leisure section. We don't have a casino to put in. What's the best, like, leisure-ish thing? Put a stadium in. Or a big theater. I say we put a big theater in. And then around it, we put in... Okay, I'm going to change this up slightly. So that this is like that. So then we've got big things of leisure. And then over on this little section, we'll do like we'll sprinkle restaurants around. That we can do because we have the nice sidewalk restaurants and cafes, which look really good too. But we don't have space to put them. There we go. We can put one there. We could put one... Well, they need a way to come out. But like my idea is to put some stuff like over here. We gotta make sure they got water. This water is for the old... we'll just say that they're using that. Okay, this is all to try to squeeze out. Keep that there. Don't know if we'll need that. Being dumb. Oh, it's really hard to move that stuff. Move that stuff. Move that stuff. I guess we could just do a 2-lane this way. Alright, dude. Have a good day. Enjoy gaming or whatever you're headed out to do. I'll talk to you later. Alright, so we do that. This will get us a lot of commercial. Oh, you guys are actually watching one of the championship games? 6 or 6:30? Maybe. That is when I do my other stream, but yeah, maybe. Maybe. Either way, have fun. Are we rooting for a team? I don't think we are. Not the Patriots, we don't care. Ah. Oh, I just noticed something. That's the sidewalk restaurant, right? What's the sidewalk cafe look like? Oh, it does the other thing. Okay. Ah, I think I finally figured out how to do the sidewalk stuff. What was that game? That looks weird. The trees along the side of it. Be happy with all this parking. I think we need more parkish type things. Yeah, I like that. Now we can just put a thing here, like so. I don't know why it keeps going underground first. I think it's kind of funny, honestly. Alright, let's see how the new and improved city. So Cedar Park went from being a zoo to now a leisure section of the city. Was it the right call? I don't think so. Isn't there a leisure policy? It's like let go of leisure or something like that. Is that a good one or is that the bad one? Stop generating tax income to get a hefty boost in their entertainment and attractiveness values. I don't know if that's worth doing. No, I don't think anything really bumps it up. All right, so we'll just see how this goes. We killed the commercial demand, that's for sure. I mean, there might even be a walkway from here down to here at this point. Heck, that's not too steep. There might even just be a road at this point. We need to have people. There's too many people. That's a good question. What does that do to unemployment? Everything's still the same. Jobs available, unemployment. We are getting a touch of residential demand. Could we... Let's grab those and see what happens. Some stuff is coming in. Give them another way in. No reason not to. No reason not to. All right. There is residential demand now. These are filling in. No commercial demand. That's weird to see. Guess we didn't need to go as hard as we did over here. I don't know if you could really split this into like industrial slash commercial. What are you guys yelling about? Low land value. Okay. Have a cafe. Does that help? smack in the middle of industrial stuff. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. What else raises land value? No, that was enough. Should probably give them like another little park or something over here. Low land value. You're not big enough, it seems. It seemed to be enough. Commercial demand. If more commercial demand goes up, then more of these will get filled in. This would be the office areas. Technically run all this stuff. Well, that's my headcanon, at least. Yeah, that was the thing we needed. We needed more like commercial and industrial to make the residential demand go up. So we can see where it goes from here. I want some big oaks next to the next to our landmark here. I should have made it like a monorail thing across the way. That might actually be useful at this point. Monorail. 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 Traffic's a problem. Oh, I can't. It's outside. If I could upgrade that. Can I downgrade this section? It might help it. Well, yeah, that made all our demands go back up. There's only a 9% unemployment rate right now. I like the zoo version better, but we also don't need that kind of road anymore there. We could just make it a normal. And just make it a normal road at that point. All right, let's make sure our education is fine. Education is fine. Education is fine. Let's make sure our trash collection is okay. Trash collection is fine. Garbage processing is still super fine. Guess the other thing I would want to check is electricity. Electricity is doing kind of bad, honestly. So I think I'm going to do that third updraft already. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, giving the little slip lane to get into the leisure section from this road is a good idea. Only a little bit of traffic up here. It's to be expected. I almost think there should be a pedestrian overpass or underpass right here. So let's make it an underpass. Underpass. That looks rough, but see if people use it. That way the people coming off the monorail can just duck under instead of causing all the traffic issues that we're getting. There should probably just be a little pathway like this too. Hello, game. I see. Bird guy lines are messing you up again. There you go. That way, if they want to go to this monument, they can just go there too. I don't know why there's so many people here. It's just a archway. A few peeps using it. Why does that look so rough? We got more people, but it's keeping up, so. Did the monorail get more people? No. Nobody cares about the monorail. Nobody cared about the monorail. Oh, okay. I was worried about the residential demand. It was dipping down, but then it just came right back up. We have a 7% unemployment. So yeah, that was the thing. We just needed a boatload of jobs just coming from over here. Because we weren't careful with gridding. What does our little theater look like? Oh, it looks really cool at night. Ah, the red district. We have a red light district. Yeah. There's like constantly a police helicopter over there. And even with all that, like our commercial demand has gone back up. Residential demand has skyrocketed. Yeah, that was just it. We just needed more jobs. Changing our zoo into a leisure area was the call. We're going to be able to fit more people in. How many more? I don't know. That was the thing that I was getting at before. Like, how many people are we actually going to get to squeeze in? We saved the challenge. Yay. missed the zoo already. What's our water doing, actually? Water, we could use another water tower. Where do we want a water tower? We're like right near one of the spots over here, like. No pollution over here. Yeah. No longer need to worry. I don't know how long this would cover us. Most of these are already leveled? Some of them are. Okay. Even with the leisure section, there's not a lot of traffic. Not a lot more, I should say. I'm actually surprised to see a couple people using that. I put it in. I don't know if anybody's really going to use it. We'll wait. This thing is much bigger than I thought it was. Never mind. Oh, we got the London Eye somehow. I just put that thing right in next to the airport where the best part is like watching the planes dodge you. Did a good job of shooting some like life back into the city, I gotta say. I didn't think it would be so obvious. Yeah, if we kept the zoo, then we would have been stuck at 31,000 basically. I think we'll go a little bit higher now. I'm not sure where our ceiling is currently. We might hit Capital City, honestly. We might hit 36. It's, I think, a possibility. Yeah, there's only a couple people using it. We'll keep it in. No reason to get rid of it. I didn't think there would be much, like, desire for this section to want to be over here and vice versa. Yeah, there's cars, but, like, the traffic's not terrible. What's the traffic flow at? 77? It's only because these side streets are getting a little clogged. Due to them all trying to, like, go up this way now to get out. Whatever. I'm gonna let the AI be dumb. AI is dumb when it kills itself, then the AI is dumb when it kills itself. Oh, some of these are upping themselves faster than I would expect, honestly. Let's check that education system. Yeah, no, it's fine, even though it says, yeah, not a lot of people have not been educated. High school, just as much. University, a little bit more. Alright, with that change... things are going well. I think our goal is to try to hit Capital City. So we need another 4,500 population to do that. Part of it is letting it go to let the other areas get leveled up. Although while we have demand... just do that. And that one. Okay. So. I think it was a good call. I think it was a good call doing that. We're not making as much money as we used to, but like, I don't think it's that bad either. All right, we'll see how well it fills in. Yeah, they're popping in. They're popping in. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Demand is still relatively high. Only got a 5% unemployment right now. Probably should be some trees and stuff along here. Maybe we'll just make that an office. Another thing built up immediately. Yeah, it's just down far enough where these aren't actually in that. That's fine. We'll actually make sure that that's... yeah. Are you a part of Garnet Square? Oh, we gotta take care of the zone. Park zone, yep. No more park. No more zoo. Goodbye, zoo. It's looking pretty good. Kind of wish we waited to make the monorail, because then we could have made the monorail go into this. I think it would have gotten a little bit more use if we did that. Yeah, it's not really servicing a lot of people. Do we have a bus route like explode just by chance? Yeah, we did. Which one is this? Really? I find that weird. Out of it all, it's this one. Then this one has quite a few. Wow. Well, nobody gives two craps about that one. Kind of funny. Oh well. Alright. So I think it's population game again. So we'll call it here. This was a good call. We'll continue building this little area up a little bit more. And we'll see. So our goal now is to hit 36,000. That's our goal. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to turn this all into high density and see if we can't do it. All right. Save here. Onesie with the Cedar Park is now a leisure park. All right. So I thank you for tuning in, chilling, relaxing, lurking, whatever you did. Next week we'll do a little bit more, see if we can hit that 36,000. And later today should be a Genshin stream, although I may go watch football. I'm not sure. If you see me, then I didn't go watch football. Whenever the next time may be, take care.